Hi guys, I'm going to see who this reading is for. This is for Scorpio. Sun, moon, and rising signs for Scorpio. If you have Scorpio in your chart, or if you have a Scorpio in your life, for the cross watchers. I have already charged the decks and cleansed the area. I'm just trying to decide which deck I want to use first for Scorpio. Actually, I'm gonna use the Soul's Journey cards to get kind of an overall energy for the reading. This is for Scorpio. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. All right, so that could be the overall energy for our reading. We have discipline. Where are my little stands? Oh well. So we have discipline and acceptance. All right, let's get to your reading, Scorpio. Open to the Strength card. Having the fortitude and the discipline. This is for Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising. Magician. You have all the resources to manifest and make it happen. You just have to have the that willpower and that discipline, and you can accomplish whatever. I've seen Strength and Magician so far, shuffling. Transformation. Big reading, Scorpio. I think we had a big one last time. Too many, guys. Oh. We've got two that came up and then a bunch that were over. We have the Hierophant. This is your moral compass, your spiritual rule book. This is also the card. So if you're wondering about something, you have a question, it's kind of like that inner knowing. Trusting, your inner wisdom. Sorry, I got stuff moving off here. Eight of Wands was the other one that flipped up. This is, stuff is moving fast, coming in fast. You could be receiving a message. And I'm sorry, this is, I'm saying the card, that's the High Priestess. This is actually the Hierophant. This is your moral compass, anyways. All right, so we've got things could be coming in fast. There's the Temperance. We've got some Balance. There's more than 3. My rule is I'm just looking at them to see if they come out again. So then it would mean they were supposed to come out. So three or less, I read them. If it's more than that, I put them back. I think having the discipline to stick to your, maybe your spiritual beliefs and your moral compass. We got the Hangman. This is about, flipping around, literally like getting a new perspective on stuff. That is in the recent past. So possibly that's what you... kind of got a new perspective on things. Stuff is starting to move fast. And I'm gonna, we have Queen of Swords. She is about fairness. She could also be representing a Libra in you, if you have a Libra in your that you're dealing with. She also comes along when stuff needs to be cut out of our lives. We have fairness, ambition, fascination. We have Scorpio. You're showing up in your reading, Scorpio. We also have Capricorn. Or that can just be the energy of a Capricorn. That ambitious, like wanting to accomplish everything. Whoa. Four of Cups. This is your kind of, it can mean bored. It's more or less, you're just kind of contemplating. It's similar to the Hangman. You're reevaluating stuff, you know, like the, and that is in your future position. Let's see what the advice is. And then I'm going to clarify with a different deck. I knew it. High Priestess. This is the card I was talking about earlier. If you have a question, you know, like I'm not sure, I feel this, but I'm not sure. This right here is your you know card. You know. If you weren't sure, you know, and this is your clarity that you can be sure. This is your inner wisdom, trust your intuition, all of that. This is your advice, and it's coming up in your advice card, okay? So you're sitting here, I don't know. This is the future position. And we are dealing with 3 people, or 3 different energies. One is you. The other one, Capricorn. And the other one is Libra. So we have Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. Is this a third party situation? This is the current situation right now. So these can be energies, these can be people you're dealing with. I mean, the heart of your reading, the first card out is always the heart of your reading, and the first card out is the Hierophant. That is about your inner, your rule book, your moral compass. You know, maybe things are happening where, you know, your moral compass is being tested. I don't know. All right, underneath the deck. This is the extra card, Paranormal. So, and under that is the Sun card. I like it. Okay, so some decks have extra cards. This card is about if you know, it means that you could possibly be curious about, obviously you are, this kind of stuff, and maybe doing your own kind of like this. You're having, you know, major intuition right now. And when I get the Hangman, where you're flipping, you're kind of like getting a new perspective on stuff. These are side by side. This could be your questioning your spiritual beliefs. Maybe they're changing. That's what happened to me. I was having all kinds of weird things happening, and, you know, like this huge spiritual awakening, and it doesn't stop. It just, the more you see it and the more you're open to it, the more you will see. So yeah, and the Sun is under that. That is cool. Super cool. I love this card. So cool. Okay, and that says clarity on that card. I don't even feel like I have to clarify this deck. It literally says clarity, and you got the you know card. I wonder who these people are, or these energies here, and you know, there might be a message coming in fast, stuff like that. So I am going to do some clarifying. I'm going to use this Wildwood deck. Clarify. Ooh. Jealousy. This card, Three of Arrows. Jealousy. And that was confirming the Eight of Wands. Maybe you're getting a message coming in fast. Possibly the person you're getting the message from is jealous, and maybe the message isn't, you're not feeling it. Maybe you're like, yeah, I don't know. Is this person telling me the truth? Trust your intuition. Okay, I'm trying to remember this one in this. They're switched on this. The wood word is justice. Is that what it is? No. The wood word is strength in this one. They switch them. I had to... Okay, so I was seeing strength when I was shuffling, and we were talking about having, endurance, discipline. So strength is clarifying the Hanged Man, so your new perspective on stuff. You kind of went in, that's in the past. And respect. Maybe having respect for yourself. Getting new perspective on things. Sometimes we need to do that. Sometimes you get so into something and then you realize you're sacrificing your own values for the expense of others. Okay, clearing out stuff. And this is confirming all of these people. This is the current situation. Oh. What was that over here? We have the King of Swords. It can be an air sign. Or you just, in your head, or, needing to cut something out. Okay, we have, this is about home. This is your, basically like the Ten of Pentacles card. It is your, all about your everything home, your financial, your family, stuff like that. And that was clarifying the one where you're kind of reevaluating stuff. Maybe you're reevaluating your home situation. And it did come out with the King of Swords. It's the King of Arrows in this one, the Kingfisher. And when we have swords, sometimes they're letting us know we need to cut something out that are cut, whether it's a way of doing things that are no longer serving you. Maybe it's a third party. Okay, we have the card of mourning. This is the advice. The card of mourning. So, sorry, I have all kinds of alerts on my phone. Okay. Under the deck, wow. We have Journey. This is the Death card. So this is what I was saying about something needs to end or change. It's a transformation. We also have transformation here. This is underneath the deck. Death doesn't necessarily mean death. Rarely ever does it. It's meaning that, like it says, you're going to go through a journey, a transformation, something that needs to die so something else better for you can be reborn. And under that, it says rebirth. Scorpio. Holy moly. And under that, Stag. That's the one where I was trying to figure out, because they switch these in this. One is justice and one is strength. All right. So our advice is maybe letting something go, having that inner, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, and honing into that, the curiosity for your intuition and things like that. Because the more that you open up to it, the more, the clearer everything becomes, the more signs you get. I mean, it's, it can be a little nerve-wracking, but I don't know. It's just, we do have these from when I was kind of giving overall energies. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. The transformations are big. Whether you're having to cut something out, it's for the greater good. And accepting the things that you can't change. So maybe it's just something that is not you there. It's kind of like when you get the Death card, it's, or the like the Tower card, like it's almost like it's inevitable. It's got there. It's like there is no other option. So accepting it and knowing that it's not your that is not in your cards, basically, as far as ay. I'm gonna pull one more card if there is any more advice for Capricorn. Scorpio. We did have a Capricorn there, so that could mean something. All right. An important letter. So there was something about a message. Maybe, you know, maybe some messages. It's the Knight of Wands. Or it can represent a creative energy. It can also represent like the passion and lust, adventure, impulsiveness. Unless that's possibly the Capricorn's energy as far as this one's about patience. This was underneath the deck. I don't know if I'm feeling this deck. Every time I read with it, I'm going to just put it away. All right. I do have this one. I got the mini dreams of. The only thing is they don't have the words or anything on these cards. Because it's the mini deck. So I do have my little book here, but I'm just wanting a little more, I don't know. You guys probably understand the reading because it's, if you're resonating with it, it's your, you know, but I'm thinking it would be having the 3 people there. We did get the clearance for that one. And that was, you know, it's basically, that is the 7 of Wands card. And that's like about persevering, but it's about like being in a challenge kind of thing. Like you're persevering the challenges. So I've never pulled a card from this deck yet. So, ooh. Oh, these are pretty. I recognize this one. That isn't that the Empress? Ooh. And is that Temperance? These cards are cool. Oh no, that wouldn't be Temperance because that has a okay, yeah, that would be the Empress. They call her, ooh, my nose is itching, you guys. Okay. So they call it, her the mother in this card, which that makes sense. And I don't really need to read what it's unconditional love, nurturing, love without conditions, it says in there. This is the Empress. Oh, let me look this up. Okay, obviously, yeah, it'd be a suit of fire. Ooh, okay, it's the 2 of fire. So what's that? 2 of Wands. A power sharing situation, aligning yourself with another. 2 heads are better than 1. A partnership, equality, teamwork, mutual interests. I like this. This is a pretty deck. I just gotta, ooh, what is this one? And then underneath the deck, I'm gonna look this one up too, because I have to learn this now. So, because this is cool. See, I've had that other deck forever, and I actually had, when I got it, I had it in mind that I was buying it for someone else. So I think the deck is still meant for the other person. So, okay, this is a suit of air. Oh, it's the 3 of air, 3 of swords. Expand your mind. Well, that wouldn't be 3 of swords. And this, yeah, this is like a totally different system, I think. Right? Yeah. It says, expand your mind. Every experience offers a lesson. It's about education is a lifelong process. Learning aids comprehension. Lessons repeat until we understand. Hey. Having discipline. Maybe, you know, this is... Oh, you guys. The cards just... And underneath that, it's super cool looking. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for joining me. This was another huge reading for Scorpio. I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm blinging out today with all my jewelry. I have a link down there if you're interested in, all the pieces are $5. It's the paparazzi jewelry. And I'll put a link in there so you can check out the accessories. And there's also, it's basically the thing where you can go get private readings and all that good stuff. But anyways, thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye, Scorpio.